Alright, in this video here we have 3 different postage stamps. We have Argentina, Norge, and Denmark. Look at this one, isn't this beautiful? Love the whole style and design. It's simple, but it's so pretty. I think this one be considered a rare one. Alright, let me show you. There's a few more that I think are rare in Norge. Now this one here I think is what you would call a rare one too. It's a 10. Very nice. And look at this one. I put it this way for the spelling, but I really think it may belong this way for the picture. Look at that. Yeah, I think that is the way it belongs. Isn't that neat? A nice one. Okay, then we have this one here. A bigger stamp. And this one, well, this may belong this way too. Depending which way you want to look at it. And we have this one here, look at that. That's a beautiful little building, isn't it? It's nice to look at some of the old stamps because you get to see a little bit of the land and what it must look like over there. Okay, then we have a 5 here. This went into double printing, one for the green and white, one for the blue and white. Then look at this one, and look at this ship. Now look at the cancellation, it's got stars on it. That is a really nice one. Look how long that ship is. And for the cancellation to be stars, that's nice. It's a special time in history. Okay, then this one here, which you see quite often. I really like that one. That one's pretty. 1920s. Okay, then we have this one, 25. And this one. That's a nice 30. I like how they kind of framed this portrait. Extra little style to it. Then a 15. And this one here I think would be considered a rare one. Don't you think? It's a pretty old one. Okay, and now we go to Argentina. This one here. And the one we brought to you at the beginning that I just love. It's so beautiful. Very nice. Then we have a 5. Then a 1 cent. Look at this. I haven't seen this 1 cent before. So this one is a pretty old one. Look how even the printing of it, what it done to his suit. Different. Made his suit a little bit different. And it's funny because these lines on the suit is so much bigger than the lines you would find right there if you look closely. So it's in the printing that created that problem for his suit. Alright, and that's a 1 cent. This one here you see every now and then. And here we have a 5 cents. Again, that same lines in the suit like that. MH. I wonder what that stands for. If you happen to know, go ahead, leave it in a comment. It'd be kind of cool to find out. And a 20 cent. Oh, look, it was kind of doing that to his suit too. Huh. Alright. Then we have some of the Denmark 1952. It's a set of 4. (1852 to 1952). Set of 4. Alright, now back to the Argentina. Got some fruits. And these are 2, and there's 2 together. There you go. Then this one's a 10 cents. A 2 cent. Now this one's official. This 2 cent one we don't normally see. And of course this one here we definitely do see quite often. Alright, so other than this one here seems to be very special, I think my favorite, there's some that may be older, is going to be this one here. So, I mean, you know, when you look at these videos, you decide which one, oh, this is the neatest one. This one's really nice. This one's got some good history. You know, it's a work of art for sure, because they had to make a plate for this. But this is really nice. I like this one. I like the picture, the ship on the water, and I like the cancellation on it. Really nice. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video because I have 3 books up for sale that I've written myself. 2 are true story, 1 is my own, and the other is a craft book. And you'll find the ISBN numbers there so that you can order the book at your favorite bookstore. Alright, bye-bye now. And as always, share. Alright, here we have some more Français postage stamps to show you today. Let's start with the very top. Look at that. A little hard to see when he's in brown, huh? Sneak right up on ya. 4 cents. And look at this one. Statue of Liberty. Very different stamp, isn't it? Okay, here we have a nice area view showing some really nice architectural buildings there. I like that. Okay, now this one here is one of the airmails, but it's paper one. So it was part of a envelope, I believe. Very different one, isn't it? I wonder what year that one's from. I mean, look at the background. You see the lady in the building and everything. It's really, I think, a nice old one. Okay, and this one's when they added color. Really nice color. And this had to go through printing twice. Once for the brown and white, and once for the kind of red and white, but pinkish light on the red. And this one I found very interesting. Very different. This one I haven't seen before. So this one, it's a 1FR. It might be considered a rare one. It's definitely not one I've seen before, so different for sure. And we have this fella here, all in his glory. Ta-da! And here she is. Remember the days of the long gloves? Wow. It's a long time ago. Okay, then a little 4-cent one here on a camel. And this one was rather different. Very different looking. And we have this one. I found this one to be really nice. That would be a nice area rug. It's pretty. And we have this one, 5 cents, 5 out. And this is kind of neat, it's peaceful. I love, building by the water and stuff. Just at night time with the sun going down and the waters. Just a peaceful atmosphere. Very nice. And we got this one here. Definitely working, huh? Very different, isn't it? And this one here. I don't know, it just looks very different. And we have a 4-cent one. Ah, what a bridge, huh? Nice. Like little towers in between each of them. Get up there and look at the area view. That could be really cool. Alright, then we have some that are on, well, they were on envelopes or postcards. So some are going some ways and some are going other ways. Look at this one for us. 1959. Different design, huh? And then this one goes this way. And look at these two. Very interesting looking, ain't they? There's 2 of them, so we'll just keep them together. When you find things together like that, just keep them together. They're more valuable that way. Okay. Oh, look at this. Is another one. It's got 3. But look at the architectural building of that. Isn't that beautiful? And just think, way back then, that was all manpower. Wasn't done with machinery like they do today. Cool. And these are the ones here. Alright, so which do you think is more interesting out of this group? I'm almost thinking this one right here. Just very different. Even though there's some that may be more valuable. You know, this 1F right here might be more valuable. But I really kind of like this one right here. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video, because I have 3 of my own books that I've written myself for sale on them, and the ISBN numbers are there, and a little more information. 2 are true stories. 1 is my own true life story growing up, and the other is a craft book for all teachers from K to 6. So be sure to check them out, and I'd appreciate it if you support me. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some Czechoslovakia postage stamp. Let me show you. Look at this one. This is a beauty. I really like this one. Look at that. That's a really nice one. Great aviation. Right, then we have 3 of these. 20 in red, 50 in green, 60 in blue. And this one is a 1K. Very different design, isn't it? And look at this one. 60. And we have a nice mountain view for 4. And here's the 50. And we have a few of these. They're both the same but different in the greens. Even though the same picture, the dies are a little different. Sometimes that makes a big difference when you're collecting stamps. So here we are, the 2 that are different but the same. Okay, then we have this one, $11. Look at that beauty. That is so nice, and it's only a 1. Beautiful picture. But by then, of course, it was the plate. Beautiful plate. An artist on this. So beautiful. Look at the eyes. Very nice. And here, can you imagine all the details in this plate? That's giving you a whole village. Beautiful architectural buildings. Nice. Look at all the details in that. All the different peaks to the buildings to show you the land. Very nice. Beautiful stamp. Okay, then we have a little 20 there. Nice frame around them, huh? Just the style and design is just the little extras that make it look so nice. Okay, then we have this 45. And the plane taking off. Look at that. Pyramid and everything. Look at all the pictures in there. Plane in a very different looking sky. It's almost like the sky's on top of the plane. Plane's holding it up. Very different. And then here we have another one taken off. $1957. And this one. Very stylish. Nice. Okay, then we have a little 40. A3. And this one, it's like a lady in a glass. 120. Very different. Then we have a 3. Business section. A1. 100. Oh, see the love? The two swords on both sides. Very nice. Okay, then we have two of these. $1.50 and $3. One's in pink. Look at that, it says 1918 to 1948. And then the blue, 1918 to 1948. And this great big one here for 60. Alright, now my favorite one, of course, is the first one I brought to you. That's my favorite one, right there. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to share the video now. And also check out the description in this video, because I have 3 of my books that I made, written, created myself. 2 are true stories. One is my life story, and all I've had to overcome in order to be here today. So you'll find a little bit more details and the ISBN numbers on the description, so you can order from your favorite bookstore. I thank you in advance. Bye-bye now. Alright, in this video we have Malta, Netherlands, and Indigo postage stamps. So look at this one. Isn't that cool? It went through 2 printings. One for the blue and white, the other one for the black and white. And to get it so beautifully, look at that. Isn't that a nice one? Alright, then we have a 4D. Cool. Again, double printing, one for the green and white and one for the burgundy. Very nice. Ah, look at this 1D. Neat. Just different, isn't it? Really different looking. Okay, then a 2.5. And then a 1/2. Now let's go into the Malta. Some of these are not very old. They're 11 cents, 7 cents, and 2 cents. And we get into some of the older ones. 1D. Look at the beautiful architectural building. Love it. I always like to see how they design the buildings and stuff. Gives you an insight of what it's like over there. Especially when you can't travel. It's kind of cool. And of course it's a work of art too. So stamps have a lot of history. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look beyond the picture. Look behind it. Self-go government. Do you see that on the cancellation? Self-go government. Well, how do you like that, huh? That's a different kind of cancellation. Oh, look at this one. Beautiful. Always look beyond the picture so you can see everything you can see. So nice. And look at this, a 1/4 D. 1/4. Interesting. Okay, then we have just a few of the Senegals. 1/2. All paddling all at the same time, getting places. You go really fast when you get that many paddling, huh? Cool. Then here they are in wrestling. And here's a big one here. 4F. And there we have a 2. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share the video. Bye-bye now. Alright, today we're visiting Belgium. Look at this one, 1891. Now this is special. That's a rare one. I mean, look at that center design right there. Can you imagine that? That's right on there. Nice. Beautiful. 1891. No mistake about that cancellation date. Alright, let me show you what else we have. And some other really cool dates on some of these. Okay, here we go with this one here. B27. And we got this one here. Looks like 17. These are some very rare ones. So I hope you enjoy looking at them. They're very nice. And this one, you can't make out the cancellation. Look at the fanciness around this portrait, especially in the upper corners. Kind of neat. 10 cents. Here's a 3C, which is 3 cents. And this one's stamped 1927. Cool. 1935. This one being stamped. Oh, it goes the other way. Let me turn them the right way. I went to according to the cancellation, not according to the stamp. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Look at the headpiece on that. Beautiful. Wow. That's a work of art, you know, to be able to make the plate, to be able to have all the, show the lips and nose and everything so defined, and that headpiece, and his clothing, all the lines involved in that, that is real art. Neat. Of course, the one we brought to you at the beginning is just beautiful. 1891. Wow. That's 126 years old. Wow, it's surprising it's even still around. That's old for just a little tiny piece of paper. This is something to treasure, especially the style of it all. It's really nice. Okay, and then we have this one. 1F.75. Neat. Now this one here, 1819. This is 5 cents. And this was part of a postcard. You notice, see, somebody was written, and that it's not paper, it's postcard material. So that one was part of a postcard. Oh, it's the 1819th day, and then it's 03. So it might have been 1903. Okay, then we get down here and look at this one for 50C. Nice. Side portrait. Now look at this. Can't tell the year. Cancellation's a little bit fuzzy, but look at the stamp. It's an 80. Centimes. Looks like maybe a stagecoach or part of a train. Front and the back looks like pieces of train, but to have the 80 in the center like that makes it look like it's a stagecoach. Wow. Any of you may know a little bit more about this stamp, please leave it in a comment. This would be really interesting. Definitely an interesting one. Love it. Wow. Now this one's got to be rare. Super rare. If you happen to know the year of it, please leave a comment. If you know stamp collectors or dealers and stuff, send this one to them. I think this is interesting. Very nice. Okay, and then we have another old one here. A 10. It's raining really hard outside. One of those days to stay in and make videos, which is exactly what I'm doing. I hope you appreciate that. Alright, look at this one. 1812 to 19, is it 1912? Oh, 1914 to 1918. It's only 4 years. Look at that. Isn't that a different one? Very, very different. I've never seen this stamp before. Definitely a nice one to have in the collection. Alright. And we have this one here. 1.75. Oops. Jeez, don't miss them. There's a 1. Alright, okay. Yep, that's the last one on this one. Oh, look at this. 1896 for 1 cent. 1896, and the other one was 1891. Ah, I'm getting some nice rare ones, ain't I? Very good. It's like the state emblem. Alright, now we get to this one here. You can see part of an 09. Or something 9. Look at that. I love how they fancied them up. 1920 something for this one. How they fancied up the corners. Really nice. $15.5. Oh, here's another one of those 1 cent ones. And we have this one here, 10 cents. Oh, here's a 1 cent. I'm not quite sure what the year is on that. Something 26. It's a 15. Well, he's really different, isn't he? Very different. And we have this one, 75 cents. $19.37. Ah, that's like the other one. Put them the wrong way. I went by the cancellation. Okay, 1937. There you go, 5 cents. The other one was 5 cents also. Okay, working the tracks. This one's not so old. We have this one here, 1925. Look at that. So if this one's 1925, I bet the other one's even older. That other yellow one that was right up here that we did. Kind of wondering what it is. What year it is. Alright. I got this one here. 3F15, ship on the water. 19 something. 46, I think. I'm not sure. And we got this little one here. A2. Wow. Look at all the fanciness on that, huh? Very nice. A lot of little details on this one. Should have at least given him a smile. Go with all the fanciness of the details. Okay, then this one's 1948. Not quite so old. And this one here. Alright, well, I think our oldest one is right here. 1891. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing you some of these rare ones. They're very beautiful and very nicely designed to look at. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description of this video, as I have 3 books for sale. They're books I've written myself. They're my books. 2 are true stories, and 1 is a craft book. So you can read a little bit more about them and get the ISBN numbers. Get the book at your favorite bookstore. Alright, I'd appreciate the support. Alrighty, bye-bye now. And share with others. These are very important stamps. Bye-bye. Alright, today we're visiting Finland. Look at that. Isn't that cool? See the plane? This is a 300. It's just pretty. I like it. Like waiting for someone to come home. Alright, then they have, look at this vintage bus. Nice old bus. Cool. And here we have another one that's just a plane up in the sky. Nice. And this one, ooh. Isn't that beautiful architect? So nice. It's like taking a sneak peek at the way of the land over there when you can't travel to go visit. It's also a big work of art, too. Imagine making the plate for that. It's not just take a picture and put it on the stamp. It was make a plate for it. Beautiful. Alright, and look at that. Just so unique, so simple. Nice. Alright. And we have this one here, overlooking some of the people on the bridge. Imagine having a statue on a bridge like that. Very different. And this one here I think is a more modern one. Very different. And this one here. It's a lot of little sneak pictures to see. Yeah, there she goes. Her elegance of dancing. And we have a 10M. A little bit like a swamp area. Wow, look at that. Some more of that picture like that other one. Really nice buildings. Love it. Almost looks on this one like they started with one building and then, whoops, that's a picture of another. So it's like a stop the building right there and put something else there. Almost looks like it doesn't line up. Different. Alright, and then this one here. 25M. Now this next one here, this one comes in different colors. 15, a pinkish color. 5 in a gray and white. And 35 in a purple, pale purple. And this one comes in different numbers too. There's a 7 in brown, 9 in pink, 20 in brown, black and white. Black and white. The other one was brown. And then we have this one here. Look at that, dancing in the shadows. I don't think that belongs in this video. Oh well, it's here. Cool. Alright, now back to what belongs in the video. Here we have this one, comes in different colors and different amount. So green is 50, 30 in a blue and white, 25 in a blue and white, but more blue, not so grayish looking, 20 in the pink and white, or pale red, whichever way you look at it. Then we have a 5 in orange, a 2, kind of a burgundy, 1.5 in red, and a 1 in a different shade of red. Alright, now out of them all, I think that first one was the nice one, right there. Just seems like they're waiting for someone special. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and as always, share the video. And check out the description in this video, as I have 3 of my books that I've created and made myself up for sale. 2 are true stories, and the other is a craft. You'll find a little more information and the ISBN numbers there, so you can order it from your favorite bookstores. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, today we're looking at Italian postage stamps. Look at this one, very different. Isn't that something? It's really pretty. It's definitely an eye-catcher. That's for sure. Different. Very different. I like that one. And this one here, adding different colors. Those spiral things that came out. Oh my, there's just one little lonely turkey in the field. Okay, and then we have these 2. A 60 and a 25. Very nice. Bird on top like that. And this one here. Very different. This one I've seen before. On stage. Ah, look at this. Look at the architectural building in the back. Not only is the statue or the monument pretty, really nice, but the architectural structure of that building behind is beautiful. So elegant looking. Love it. And we get down to this one here we see quite often. this one. And this one here we have in 2 different colors, 2 different amounts. And we have this one here, 1858 to 1958. Definitely getting a lot of natural light with that glass window, huh? Neat. And this here, kind of cool. Ah, here's another one that reminds you of the other one there. I just seen the blue one, the architectural building in the background, a beautiful statue. Only this one's kind of in red. I don't know, it shows up better in blue. But I think the cancellation takes away from being able to see this monument on top there so nicely. But that's cool. The other one was an L60 and this is a 25. Very nice. I like them. And then we have a stop sign. And we have this one now. This one's a big one compared to some of the other ones, because this is the normal size of them. That one happens to be a big one. And we have a bunch of these, all in different colors. Orange, blue, light red. All different colors. And purple, see this one's a little bit bigger. And the browns, and gray, and pink. More gray, green, deeper green, brown, and then that one there. So not much as far as variety, but this one here is very pretty, along with the blue one from up here. But even though they're beautiful architectural, I think this one here has my curiosity. Like, I want to know more about this one. This is really a cool one. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. Be sure to share with others too. And check out the description. I have 3 of my books that I've written myself for sale. 2 are true life stories, one being my own life story of growing up and turning into an adult and the challenges I've had to go through in order to be here today. And the other is a craft book. The ISBN numbers are all there. Get a little bit more information. Check them out, okay? And share with others as always. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we are visiting a collection of old postal stamps. Got some really nice ones here to check out. Starting with this one here. It's a 60. Beautiful architectural building there. Look at this one. It's on green paper. It's a 15. Beautifully designed. Nice monument. Very nice. Then we have a 10 GR. Nice view of beautiful buildings there. Love the architect of old buildings. Really nice. Then we have a 40 GR. Sun by the water. Here's a 135 ZL or Z1. Very different. Wasn't going to put all the details in the leaves on the tree. Basically, that's the way it looks to me. So I made the stumps of the trees all nice and everything. A few branches hanging out, but was not going to get into the details of all the leaves. A little too much. Alright, then we had some that were together, so we keep them together with the cancellation stamp right on it. Beautiful little ship on blue paper. And then the flower for the modern. Alright, then we get into some of the old ones here. There's a 10GR. Look how beautiful those buildings are. Really nice. A lot of work in building those buildings. A lot of work in order to make the plate for this. Because look at the bottom. I mean, they've got all the horses, the wagons, and everything. To make the plate for this stamp, now that's a work of art right there. A lot of work in that. Look at that. Beautiful. Get to see like what downtown looks like. And of course we had a 1 ZT. And look at this. Get all the horses and the men together by the castle. Beautiful. I bet it took a long time to make the plate for this one. It's a lot. And they would have wanted it perfect. And we have this one. This one you see quite often. And we have this one. A 5. Beautiful. Showing the church there. And this one here, a 155. Look at all the flags. You get the water of the boat coming in. A lot to see. A lot of little details. Gotta check them all out. And the one we showed you at the very beginning. Very different kind of stamp. Very nice. And these two, they're together. So when you find some good old stamps and stuff and they're together, try to keep them together. Just makes them more valuable. Beautiful. Both 60. Another set of 2, they're both 20. Now we're getting into some of the flowers. This is 60. And another 60. And this, I'm assuming, is an airmail. Most of the times when they do birds, it's because it's airmail. Nice. And a 40. Oh, nice bridge. Get the bridge, you got the church. Nice. And this must be center of town. Very nice. And this little fella. He's kind of cute, isn't he? Doing his writing. Just cute. There's the butterfly and the flowers. He's got his feather. He's writing something in the book. And this one's a little bit more modern. Alright. So this might be the interesting one, because I haven't really seen this one before. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And be sure to check out the description in this video and stuff. I have 3 books for sale. 2 are true stories, and 1's a craft book. So you get to read a little bit more of what the books are about in the description. And of course have the ISBN numbers so you can order the book at your favorite bookstore. Alright, I'd appreciate the support for all these beautiful videos I keep bringing you. It would be nice. Thank you. Alright, bye-bye now. Share the video. Alright, here we have a combination of different stamps. We have Israeli, Jerusalem, and Pakistan. So let's start with the Israeli. Very nice. 40 in brown. 250. A 10. Here we have a couple of 50s. They're together. So when you find stamps that are together, try to keep them together. Makes them more valuable. And here's another. This one's an 80. A 120. A 250. And a 20. And they have a couple of these ones that still have their bottoms attached. $1 and a 50. More modern ones, really. Now these are from Jerusalem. Now they all have 81, and they all, every number is different. All but for this one here, that happens to be just 1. So I don't know why, but the rest of them all say 81, and then have different numbers. So they all start with 81 up there, then just have different numbers and stuff. So I thought that was rather interesting to see. All of them except for this one that has a 1. So if you happen to know why this one is different than the rest, by all means leave it in a comment. Alright, now let's check out Pakistan. That one's one you see quite often, as this one too. And we have this one. Then we have these beautiful ones. I mean, they're not as old. They're 1968, but they're very different. They're nice. Human rights. There was 3 of them together, so we'll keep them together. And we have that one there that we see quite often. Then these here. These little tractors I haven't seen before. They're awful cute. Very pretty. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and be sure to check out the description in this video, because I have 3 books for sale. They are my own books. I've written them myself. 2 are true stories, so you get to really know a lot about me. And the other one's a craft book. So go ahead and read a little more about it. And the ISBN numbers are also in the description, so you can order up the books at your favorite bookstore. Alright, thank you very much. Bye-bye.